You're joining us now exclusively. In his first interview in the role is Jeremy Waxman. He's Zillow's CEO. Nice to have you here for your first interview as well, Jeremy. You know, your business has been outperforming the residential real estate industry, of which it's a part, I guess, for 8 consecutive quarters. So I'm sure investors, and I will ask that question, can you continue to do that? Can you continue to outpace the growth of the industry of which you're a part?
Yeah, well, thanks for having me. Excited to be here. We're planning to. Q2 results, which we reported yesterday, up 13% year over year, with revenue growth across all of our revenue lines: residential revenue, mortgages revenue, and rentals revenue. And we're guiding to 10 to 13% revenue growth again in Q3, as we see our housing super app strategy building software for consumers, agents, and loan officers to actually buy, finance, and sell homes really come to life and get in the hands of more of our customers.
All right, explain what a housing super app actually does and why it potentially is positioning you to outgrow your industry.
Yeah, absolutely. Many folks know us for dreaming and shopping. Many folks have checked their estimate, their neighbor's estimate, and they've walked around their neighborhood thinking about where they might want to move. We have hundreds of millions of folks that come to Zillow every month, but we only help a small percentage of them actually buy or sell the home, right? Only a few percent. And our goal is to get that share to 6% by the end of 2025. And so that's what the Housing Super App is about. It's about building software and tools for consumers, for agents, for loan officers to start to find homes and then ultimately make offers, finance, and buy and sell those homes with Zillow and its services.
Jeremy, why was now the time for a leadership change, and what do investors need to know about you?
Yeah, the reason why now is because the strategy's working and the company's in great shape. So, you know, Rich came back to the CEO seat 5 years ago to really put us on this journey towards the transaction that I outlined. And now 3 years in, we are on our way. And you're seeing the results of the investments we've been making start to play out in the results. And then you're also seeing what we expect, confidence in that growth ahead. So that's why the time is now and why we're so excited, both about our strategy, about the results we just reported, and about the future ahead.
So I know you're outpacing the broader industry right now, but what are you seeing across the industry? Because we're coming out of a spring home buying, selling season that wasn't so great. We know mortgage rates, maybe they're starting to come off again a little bit here now in the last couple of days, but those are still elevated. Home prices still elevated as well. Everybody's waiting for the Fed to begin cutting, but what are you seeing in housing? How much are Fed cuts actually going to change that picture?
Yeah, the housing market has been choppy for the last few years, and we expect it to remain so. You know, we're not seeing a ton of growth in volume. Volume is at all-time lows, and as you said, affordability is really challenging. So if and when rate cuts come, that'll help buyer affordability a little, but given home prices and affordability right now, it's been a challenge for a long time. The great thing for us is as we're trying to grow that really small share, we are growing share regardless of the housing market, and we plan to continue. And so our focus is on building the software and services to help more people start that conversation so that when it's right for them, when they can get it done, they can use us to help get it done.
We just saw on the screen there, of course, reference to rentals, because you clearly are not just confining yourself to selling homes or people who want to buy a home. What about the rental market? What are you seeing right now in terms of trends there from a macro perspective?
Yeah, the rentals market is a fantastic market. Many folks don't realize it's a fifth of our revenue now, and Zillow is the largest marketplace for renters and to find a rental in the country. You know, we have the most listings, all types of listings, which is what the renter really wants. There's no one-stop shop. There's no MLS per se for rentals. And so Zillow's been organizing as much of the rental inventory as we can, and that's driven the largest audience. We have the most renters in the country come to Zillow to not just find the place, but many of them can actually apply, sign their lease, and make payments with landlords all on the Zillow platform. So that's now about a fifth of our revenue, and it's growing really fast, 29% year over year, and we expect that to continue. We see that being a $1 billion+ business for us over time.
All right, well, we're going to continue to track it and look forward to having you on again. Congrats on the new gig, and thanks for joining us, Jeremy.
Great, thanks for having me. Excited to be here.
We're turning to another area of real estate.